Hello my gorgeous makeup loving friends. Yes, I have my hair tied back. It's an unusual look for me, but there you go. Part of what we're looking at today is some Ofra makeup. And no, it's not highlighters. They are of course known for their highlighters, but I picked up this eyeshadow palette. It is the Francesca Tolot eyeshadow palette. I actually weirdly got this for free as part of an order with Ofra way back in Christmas. But don't judge me, we all have very busy lives. And I also got these liquid lipsticks. So part of the video is me trying on all of these lipsticks. This is, by the way, one of them. It is called Atlantic City, and also using this palette. So it's a first impressions with a little bit of a makeup tutorial. Not that I'm fantastic at makeup, but there you go. This is what the palette itself looks like. There is of course in the middle the well-known Ofra highlight, and it is in the shade 10K. All the names of the shadows are on the very back. I can't be bothered to call them out because it'll be a lot of me going backwards and forwards, so I'm just going to call them by their color names, i.e. pink, orange, green. So this is the pink, the orange and the green from the palette. They're quite pretty. They're primarily matte. There are some like flecks of shimmer in some of them, but they're not really that pungent. Then we're on to the next row. It is like a deep matte-ish purple. We have our kind of highlight, and there is this kind of a greyish shimmer. There we go. And very final row is a black, a dark blue and a sort of a teal. So that's what they look like there. Here's our black, the dark blue and the teal. So that is, I will tell you the story. I'm sorry, I hate myself for that already. That's what happened. So this is the color story. If I can switch my arm around in a certain way. Weirdly, when you see it all together on the arm like that, it does kind of make sense. But when you see it in the palette, you're kind of like, huh? What am I meant to do with this? Well, I did this with it. If you want to see how I did that and see my overall review, then do please keep on watching. I think we're zoomed in sufficiently, one would hope. We'll see. So obviously I have the palette here in front of me. I'm not 1000% certain as to what I can make out of this, or what I will be able to make out of this. There's like some dark colors and stuff in there, so I'll figure I'll give it my best shot. I'm going to use this Jessup 231 Luxe Petite Crease. It's happening. I know, I'm going in with it, it's happening. And I'm going to go in with this kind of dark blue shade, because they're not named, by the way. Now Ofra, of course, are so known for, for their highlighters and to a lesser extent their liquid lips. So I am really interested in seeing how these perform. They're very pigmented, because like blue can come off very patchy. I think one of the things about this palette is there aren't really any lighter shades to blend it out with. And there are a lot of deep shades in this, which I don't mind, obviously. I like deep shades. But that would be something to bear in mind, that it may be a palette that for a lot of people you'd have to dip into something else for. I posted my video on answering your psychology questions a day or two ago from when I'm filming this. So who knows when I'll actually put this on or up, because, you know, life is insane. But I'm thinking I might do more psychology themed videos where I'm like answering questions, maybe talking a bit about psychology, talking about some of the theories and all, words are hard, but even talking about things like maybe the psychology of serial killers. Not that that's my area, like I want to make that very clear. That is not the area in which I practice in. The area in which I practice is applied behaviour analysis, but it is something I find quite interesting. So I'd love to talk about, you know, the psychology behind maybe like Ted Bundy or something. Like that could be cool, I think. So if you could do me a favour, and if you could comment below and tell me, do you think that's do you think it's a good idea? And B, what would you like me to talk about? Like, do you want me to talk about things like Ted Bundy, or are you like, no, Teresa, that's wildly triggering? I mean, at the end of the day, I will end up doing whatever I feel like because I'm that sort of a person, but there we go. I think I'm going to be weird and use the same brush again and go into this hot pink. I have no idea what I'm doing. Let's be real. So I'm just going to plant that there. Like, I'm trying to get better at blending and knowing, you know, when I have blended sufficiently, because I can definitely see from my videos that I'm improving. Lord knows I'm not amazing, you know, I try to be a bit better, but, you know, I have lots to learn. But it's hard for me to see what it is that I'm doing. I mean, I like that. I'm being gross and putting the same brush in there again, and I am going into that blue again. Why? You know why? Because I'm gross. And I'm just going to pop it on the crease. So, what is it they say? Stamp it on the crease. Yeah. See? I know the terminology. I'm fancy. I'm going to take a clean brush in a little bit to blend that a little bit further, because obviously there's a little bit of a harsh line. But like, we'll get there. We'll get there, people. We will get there. But I do want to, I think, bring it up a bit further. Is that the worst? Am I awful? Maybe. What are you guys doing to keep yourself entertained? Thank Christ for telly and YouTube and like all of the general things like that, because if this had happened back in 1995, I think my poor parents would have gone bananas with trying to keep myself and my brother entertained. I feel very badly for any parents out there. If you haven't had some sort of a, I don't know, session where you've cried in your pillow, I think you're doing really well if you're a parent during this time. Like, it's bananas. Are they relatively even? Who knows? Who knows? I don't know what it is that I'm doing. Welcome to my world. I'm going to take this Juvia's Place brush and I'm just going to sweep along. It's clean and just kind of blendy. maybe I want to mix the blue and the pink here. So, oh god, this is all going to go horribly wrong. What were you thinking, Teresa? Oh god! Okay, no, we're okay. Phew, that was unnecessarily stressful, wasn't it? I think what I'm going to do now is... yeah, I'm taking this same brush, I've cleaned it through, and I'm picking up that dark blue again. So this one. That's right, I have no idea what I'm doing. Yeah, that'll do. I'm going to take this Juvia's Place brush, and in the middle of the palette there's like this sort of a highlighty shade, which, you know, Ofra's highlights, they are nice. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put it along here, along the brow bone. You're going to sort things out, aren't you? Yeah. Just smoosh them in together. You sort all of this out, highlighty thing. Oh, I probably put on too much. Oh well. Is there such a thing as too much highlighter? Yeah. Yeah, there is. And I think I did too much highlighter. Oh well. That's my life now. Still, could be worse. Could be worse. I'm going to take the dark blue on this brush again and just ever so slightly brushy brushy. And brushy brushy. Swirl it through here, take the hot pink, just a teensy bit, and just swirly swirly. Swirly swirly. So we can take down the intensity of that so it's not quite so like obvious. Yeah, it's a little bit more of a gentle highlight because I didn't want anything that was too like kapow. What I'm going to do now is off camera, because let's face it, it's boring for me to do this. I am going to cut the crease, which always sounds like a euphemism for like farting or something, but I might do that too. And you'll never know, because it'll have been edited out. But I'm going to cut the crease and I will come back in 2 seconds. I've returned. The crease has been cut, which again, I think just is a euphemism for something else. I am taking this, I think it's a Jessup brush. Yeah, Jessup 237, it's a detail shader. And I'm going into that green there. I don't have to justify myself. I can do what I want. They're my own eyelids. But you know how I feel about green. Oh, hello. You're pretty. The pigment on that is really good. And I'm hoping the camera is picking it up, because obviously I can't see what the camera can see. Oh well. Anybody want to get me a monitor? No? Yes? Maybe? JK. I'll get these things myself at some point. I'm just going to stamp this on because I think that might be the best way to get the colour. Rather than like swiping. Yeah, that does seem to be the best way of getting your colour on. Get your colour on. I do like that. I'm happy. So very happy. There's a slightly wonky cut crease on this side, but sure, look, it'll do. It's only you that has to look at it. I'm sure, look, we're all friends here, aren't we? It reminds me a little bit of the green the Shmoney shade in the Mitchell palette. So I'm not calling it the Mitchell, because it just sounds like I have a stutter. I thought I'm making fun of somebody with a stutter, so I'm not doing that anymore. I'm just going to call it the Mitchell. It's my act of defiance for the day. This is such a great little brush for like doing your little bits of detail work. I really like the dress-up brushes. I think I may get more of them. I don't have a problem. I love it when people feel like they need to justify their makeup purchases to me. They're like, oh well, you know, it was on sale and I did have a voucher for this. And I'm like, sweetie, you do not have to justify this to me. I will buy things even when they're not on sale. And I have no voucher. Because I have deep, deep-rooted issues. So you're fine. Don't worry. That seems about right. I am taking this Juvia's Place brush, which is going through the colour switch again, you know, because I'm all about cleaning the brushes once a week. And I'm going into that dark blue shade again. So there it is. And just want to pop that along there. Just make sure that I have as much colour on that as possible. So I have another Juvia's Place brush. That looks fine, it's clean. And I'm just going to swishy swishy, like a fishy. Day number 15 of isolation. Teresa has lost her teeny tiny mind. Again, the green shade has not a metallic sheen, but there's aspects of shimmer to it. I mean, is this eye an exact twin to this eye? I don't think so, but I mean, close enough. And that's what we care about on this channel. I kind of think that's the eye look mostly done, with the exception of obviously doing the lower lash line. So I'm going to stretch because I'm old and I'm tired. Ooh, and I am gonna click my back. I will tell you all about that. I am going to finish off the rest of my face, put on some lashes, question my life choices, and we'll be back to finish off the rest of the eye look and then try on all of the lipsticks, maybe. My lips are going to be so dry. I'll see you guys back in a little bit. I put on the rest of my makeup and conquered the world in the meantime because, you know, why not? I'm going to figure out exactly what it is that I'm going to do with the rest of the eye. I've most of the rest of my makeup put on, with the exception, of course, of lips. So I think the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take this, no, I don't know if I'll take that one, but I might take... why is life so difficult? Come here, brushes. Come with you here. Let me play with you. That sounded very wrong, didn't it? Oh well, it is what it is. I am going to take this Morphe M508 It's like a little smudgy brush, and I'm going to go into, yeah, this, no, I'm going to go into this orange. Don't judge me. I know you will, but like, you know, we're all friends here. I hope. If not, it's totally awkward. So I'm just putting the orange just along here. Just patting it on. There, I'm taking the same brush again. I've put it through the color switch and I'm going into the pink here. I'm taking the same brush again and I'm going into this shade here, the dark blue, and I'm just going to put it along the very edge to kind of join it all up. I quite like that, and if you disagree, it's because you're a bad person, you know. I'm just saying. I want to, I don't know if I want to do a white waterline, like that's kind of what I want to do. Yeah, don't judge me. I kind of want a white waterline. So I'm using my NARS. That has just kind of become my preferred white pencil. I had another one and I got rid of it because it was so rubbish. Not like another NARS one. I mean like a one from another brand. It was like NYC or something. It was not good. This is nice. It's creamy. I'll zoom you in now so you can see the full eye look. So that is the full eye look. I think it's quite nice. I always love green and pinks and blues together. It's like a weird sort of a peacock, you know? That's what I like. So obviously I still have to do the rest of my hair, etc., and you know, put on a different t-shirt. But I have these lip glosses, or not lip glosses, liquid lipsticks here. They are the By the Fire. So there's Verona, Mocha, Sanibel and Atlantic City. So I figure I'll try on all 4 of them and settle on my favorite. They may not necessarily work with the current eye look, but it is what it is. Why won't you open properly? Why is this all so stressful? Life is very difficult. So you get 4 little mini liquid lipsticks. They look super cute. I am going to start, I think, with the deep red one, because, you know, why not? That one is called Atlantic City. I'm not going to bother putting any lip liners with these. You don't typically use lip liners with liquid lipsticks. But, you know, bear in mind my lips are a bit rubbish. I don't have lovely voluptuous lips. My lips are thin, unlike the rest of me. It's very sad. Oh well. Okay. I like that. This is what Atlantic City looks like on the scrawny lips. Okay, I've cleaned up my lips there. I am now on to the second one. It is called Sanibel? Sanibel? I feel like it would be Sanibel if it was like E-L-L-E, but it's E-L, so Sanibel? I don't know. Feel free to correct me. So that is Sanibel. It's a very nude colour. It's quite nice. So the third lipstick now is Mocha. So it is It again looks like a deeper nude than Sanibel. Don't know if I'm pronouncing that correct, but there you go. It reminds me a little bit of the tone of Natasha Denona's I Need a Nude in the shade Avril. Of course, that is a bullet, not a liquid lipstick, just FYI. So this is Mocha. And very last shade that we have is Verona, like the place in Italy that we can't go to now because, you know, unless we went to Verona Beach, which is in Miami. But I think Miami's also in lockdown, so this is why we can't have nice things. So that is Verona. I'm not really sure of the colour on this on me, but I think on maybe like a deeper skin tone it would look really nice. But this is Verona. I was lazy and just did my fringe, but you knew that because you saw the intro to the video, so hello! Okay, will we start with the eyeshadow palette first? Yeah, we might as well. What did I think of this? I thought it all blended out really, really well. They all worked really darn well. I was surprised with the highlighty shade. It was far more pigmented than I thought it was. Like, I even picked it up on a fairly, like a brush that wasn't that densely packed and thought it would kind of disperse, but I had to, obviously, as you saw in the video, I had to kind of blend it out with other colours to kind of make it a little bit less harsh. So it could actually work really well as an additional highlight if you want it. The colour story seems a little bit jumbled when you look at it, but I think once I even swatched it out, I was like, ah, this makes a smidgen more sense. I do wish there were more kind of colour variations because they are quite deep colours. Like all down here, it's all quite deep colours, and all up here, it's very, very bright neon-y colours, so there's nothing kind of in between to kind of help you blend out. You do have to be decent on your blend game, and guess what, guys? I'm not fantastic at that, so I think that does affect things. I do like it though. If I had to give this a mark out of 10, I would probably give it an 8. The reason why I'm giving it an 8 and not a 9 or a 10 is because I think you do need those additional shades to help you blend things out a little bit further, but the actual formula of them, really, really nice. I didn't actually have any problem with working with them, so hooray. If you've been looking at that, I think it's worth chucking in your basket if you like it. Next thing was this By the Fire Snowed In collection, which of course was done for Christmas. I'm sorry, I'm very, very late. Oh, for a very important date. I liked the liquid lipsticks in this. I think the one that probably suits me the least is, which one was it? Verona, the brown colour, because I don't think it really does much for my colouring. I like this shade, Atlantic City. I thought that Mocha was a really good, like, almost dupe of my own lip colour. And I think it's very, very similar to Natasha Denona's I Need a Nude bullet lipstick in the shade Avril. I think the tones are quite similar. And I really liked the shade Sanibel, or Sanibel, who knows how it is that I meant to pronounce that. But I thought it was really nice. I think Verona, the only one that I wasn't wildly keen on. But again, I think I could do stuff with that to make it kind of work for me. Maybe mix it in with some other shades. Who knows? Look, I'll figure it out. It's more things to add to the ridiculous collection. But that is essentially it. Feel free to like, comment and subscribe. Find me on social media. I'm out on Twitter, Instagram under the same name, Teresa Mulhern. Sorry, I'm just fixing my brow. Hope that doesn't frighten you. It is what it is. Do please share, because sharing is caring, unless of course it's an STD, in which case please wrap it up. But that is it. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.